Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Jordan Zimmermann is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Past history with Jordan Zimmermann, 2 hits in 7 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Zimmermann is sitting on the century mark for wins, so a good performance here could possibly push him to win number 101. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Laureano is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And he takes ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Batting 4, the designated hitter, Chris.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the stretch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Piscotty playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Davis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know,
and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And a relay home, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Seth Brown, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. You see the great batting average coming in. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
3 runs already home here. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in, Sean Murphy. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 3-0. Frankie Montas starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes, count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Niko Goodrum.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carry. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-2, full count. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, pitch out, nothing doing. From the belt, the pitch. And that's too high, ball 2. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Pitch is high, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First delivery to him on the way. To short, hit hard. To second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Number 14.
Now in the box, Kristen Stewart. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Heading after it is Piscotty.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Second inning set to go, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Fouled away. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. Hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 22.
Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and it's still 3-1. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's 0-2 to Schoop. Montas offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Line toward right center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Standing in, Austin Romine. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Scorched to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting,
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Chris Davis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
A swing and a ground ball to third. One there, on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. The 3-1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's go quietly there, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Into the box, Victor Reyes, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Popped him up. Brown is there for it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Next up for Detroit, Niko Goodrum. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now at the plate, Seth Brown. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is flared right back over the mound, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, as the lead remains 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 1-1 home to Cabrera.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Here's C.J. Cron now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Up next for the Tigers.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Detroit. They still trail it here 3-1. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tony Kemp.
Here it comes. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Ramon Laureano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order, and it's still 3-1.
Leading up for the Tigers, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
First delivery to him on the way.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Misses, ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Your attention, please. Now,
new pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Next for the Tigers, Jacoby Jones. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The pitch.
Down. Down. 3-2.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nico.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1. 1-0.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Fastball well outside.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. Score holds. It's 3-1. Gregory Soto is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Gregory Soto.
So digging in now, Robbie Grossman. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Leading off for the Athletics.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Robbie
Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, Seth Brown.
Striding into the box, Seth Brown. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the A's 3 and the Tigers 1. J.B. Wendelken gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The pitch.
0-1.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in, Kristen Stewart. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Wendelken has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here 3-1. Brian Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Brian Garcia.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Schoop waits on it. 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
So striding in, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
The 1-0 home is a curveball that misses high. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Count is 2-1.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in, Austin Romine. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. One out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Runner at first here, one man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to first. One there. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and standing in the outfielder, Jacoby Jones. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Tigers leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Buck Farmer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Buck Farmer.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Here's Schoop to make the catch, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Nothing to add here in the Oakland 9th. It's last chance time for the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Liam Hendricks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
16, Liam Hendricks.
In now, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
0-1 for count.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Hendricks enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, DJ Cron.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Oakland posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Frankie Montas with his 4th win this season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Liam Hendriks hammers down the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.